この状況だからこその、今の私だからこその魔法。水創生魔法バルキリードレス。悪いけど私は優雅に待ってるんじゃない。無理やり進んでるのよ。壊れなさい。ぐるっと世界。
Bros, it's time for another highly anticipated statue I've been waiting for, this being the daughter of the Clover Kingdom's House Silva and a member of the Black Bulls, Noelle Silva. While using her Valkyrie dress for the first time, this being the 1/4 scale size version made by Vlad Studio. And I have to say, love the artwork the studio gave to the box. I love how the pieces for Noelle's Valkyrie dress came out, as they're a light blue transparent color. The broken compass is a nice reference to the first time Noelle used the Valkyrie dress, and I love how the drill came out. Here's one of my favorite pieces, Noelle's Grimoire. Love the writing detail inside and the water effects around the book. The white and gold coloring for the book looks stunning as well. Now for the main body and the head sculpt. Both looking absolutely gorgeous. Love how the face expression turned out. The water or sweat detail on Noelle's face is such a great addition. And finally the base, as it's modeled after a wave of water from Noelle's magic, along with the piece of the compass. Love the Black Clover title on the bottom of the base. Now for the assembling. I will mention here, one of my complaints with this statue is that the balancing isn't well done. The only thing holding up the statue is Noelle's single leg connecting to the base, causing the statue to wiggle in place because of the completed statue's weight. And my second complaint is the difficulty of placing the water drill in the arm. I couldn't place it in properly, but that wasn't too much of a negative compared to the weight of the drill, since it pushes the body down considerably, making me worry that the leg would snap off if I move the statue too much, so I left it off for the majority of the time. The statue's height from the base to the top of the hair is roughly 21 inches in height. And the height of the dress flowing from the back is roughly 19.5 inches. The length of the statue from the arm to the part of the dress from the back is roughly 24 inches. Obviously this would have been larger with the drill in place, but I couldn't put it in during this part. Here's the partially completed statue, as it's missing the water drill because of the weight, and even doing this had me worried by how much the statue shook. The statue costed a whopping $465 USD, with the shipping being $120. Despite my complaints with the statue, the product itself is amazing, and it might be my favorite statue I've bought so far. I honestly wish a Rukia statue from Bleach would be made of this size and quality. I've always been a fan of Noelle since her introduction in the manga, from her design to her personality, and even her magic, so seeing the Valkyrie dress for the first time was one of the highlights of the series for me. And I think the studio nicely captured the beauty of that moment, creating this stunning masterpiece. The studio also made a 1/6 size version of the statue, and I originally was gonna get that one. However, I decided to get the larger one since Noelle is one of my favorite characters in Black Clover, and who knows when another Noelle statue will be made similar to this, and I didn't want to miss my chance. And being one of the best decisions I've made. I don't know how likely it is, but I do hope figures or resin statues will be made for Noelle's other Valkyrie dress versions, specifically the same Valkyrie one and the dragon form, which both look better than the standard dress in my opinion. I guess my one other complaint, just like any other resin statues, it does take up quite a bit of space. Specifically the back of the statue, where those two long wing-like ornaments hang on the lower back. This is one of the few times where I didn't even hesitate to buy, despite the price, and glad to say it lived up to my expectations. And finally, here's the finished statue, as I connected the lance piece enough to stay on, and I had some spare support bars to keep the statue balanced a little better. That'll be it for this one. I really love how this turned out, and glad I got the 1/4 scale size. It is a shame there isn't more Black Clover figures or resin statues, since the series does have a aesthetically pleasing art. I would like one for Charmy, Vanessa, and of course Nero. That'll be it for this one, and thanks for watching.
誰かに押し付けられるものじゃない。
鏡魔法ミラーズブリゲード。
居場所になってくれる人たちができたの。私の欠点ごと受け入れて。合体魔法ミラーズメテオドラゴン。どうよ、まだやるって言うならいくらでも相手してあげるわ。私たちとやり直しましょう。